Yep, back at it again. Another episode of the L.O.G Podcast. It's your boy, Mike De Niro.
Yes, Sirski. It's your boy, Eddie NY. Eddie Niggs, if you fancy.
The kid Huey. You already know. Yeah, L.O.G stuff.
Where I think I might have stole Eddie Niggs' intro to his shit with the back at it again. I just saw the video. So, that shit was just in my head.
You see how hard I was smiling? That's why I was smiling so hard. I
just saw your new video. That's why I was like,
yes. Back at it again with
Word.
another one.
Word. So that might be some copyright shit right there. But what's good, yo? How you guys been?
Anything good, bro? You know, trying to stay cool, man. The sun is on your neck out here right now.
Word. It was nasty. You see, we in the beaters.
Right.
You see, we in the beaters. Today is gross. Today is gross outside. Hot as a bitch.
Yeah,
I ain't never been the colored ones though, bro. I ain't never had a red one, dude.
Nah, you ain't never been into the
white, gray, or black, bro.
White,
always
gray,
had
black.
the gray and black.
Nah. Yeah. Nah, I feel y'all. I had some red and some blues, bro. But you know, that's just to switch it up. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be real candid right now. It's to match the draws sometimes. That sound kind of like a little feminine, right? Like the top got to match the bottom, but nah, bro. Sometimes you feel clean,
bro.
With
Yeah,
a nice colored beater and
bro.
The nice colored hands.
That's why I just do black.
Step outside real quick.
Just match everything.
Be all right.
It's got to be hotter this weekend too, man. I ain't with it.
Yeah. Tough.
I think
you know,
fucking.
Everyone's gonna have to be safe too. 4th of July weekend, you know, it's gonna get hectic, bro.
Yep, there's gonna be some shit going on. I mean, a lot of people angry in America.
Yeah, man. You know, it's hot in the streets right now, but you know,
people
get shot left and right.
It's wild. It's a wild time. Like I said, we since what's called the pandemic, we've been living in the twilight zone, bro.
Yeah,
like it's just been wild.
It's been even a little bit before that, since we entered the decade, right? That decade, or did COVID start before 2020?
Yeah, it was.
It might have started right before 2020, right? Yeah,
it was like right before New Year's. I remember everybody talking about right into December 2019. Motherfuckers was like, "Oh, this coronavirus." Motherfuckers thought that you got that shit from Corona beer.
That was the Asian disease.
Exactly.
I remember that. Black people can't get it. I remember. Black people can.
Somebody ate a bat. Bro. That's all you know. Somebody ate a bat and fucked up the world or some shit. You know what I mean?
Bro, you remember January 2020 and black people couldn't get COVID? That was the thing. Bro. We was good. We were safe, bro. It was like, right? I don't know what's happening to y'all, but damn.
And then what's it called in April?
You remember black people was supposed to get superpowers, bro? It's another time when niggas was really jacking that. Like, we supposed to get some powers, bro. Like,
but if you remember in April 2020, everybody was like, oh, the virus can't stand the heat. So by July, this shit's gonna go away. So just hold it out to the summer, and then we all good.
The funny part about it though is in the summertime, the numbers that do get better. That's the funny part about it. Like it's still mad numbers, but compared to the wintertime and the fall time,
yeah. But there's so much other shit in the wintertime too. So it's like people get like mixed diagnosed with like the flu and shit. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But yeah, I mean,
I'll tell you,
COVID's still here.
That flu scared me more, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
There's a lot more people that die from the flu.
I don't get flu shots.
Neither do I. I got the flu shot one time when I was younger.
In my life.
I got the flu shot one time when I was younger. And that was the first time I got the flu my whole life. So that's why I was like, you know what? I ain't getting that shit ever again because, I mean, I was good. That's what
I'm saying, bro.
Got the flu shot,
even in school, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Even in school, the basic shit that they teach you on what a vaccine is and how they get like treatments developed to shoot up, right? You know what I mean? It's literally the actual virus that you're trying to be like the dead virus,
right?
And they shooting that shit in you,
right?
To build your body's immune system. Yeah. But nigga, you basically giving me what I'm trying to avoid. And certain people's bodies don't process don't process that shit well, bro. And they actually just get the fucking disease. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not the disease, but the virus, the shit that you're trying to, and now you just fucked up.
Yeah, a lot of immune compromised people can't even get the vaccine because like that little bit amount, even if it's like a dead amount or like a dead cell, it's still enough to like fuck them up. So
yeah, that shit not cool, bro. That shit not cool at all.
Word.
That's one reason why I was like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm good. You know, don't force me, bro. Cut it out, because you're gonna see a different nigga if you try to force me. Don't do that, bro. It's not cool. I'm not trying to go off the grid completely, bro. Don't make me do it.
Right.
Don't make me do it. I will. Don't make me do it.
You twist my arm.
You know, you're busting my balls, bro.
So there's quite so many topics we could talk about today, right? I mean, I know Huey know a bunch, right?
Yeah. I mean, just right now, one of the breaking news is Lil TJ did wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know that. Yeah, there was some people saying he was in a coma. There was some things saying that
it was scary paralyzed for a little bit.
Yeah, because I think he caught like 6 or 7 to the chest. I think. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they say
Lil TJ from my neck of the woods, bro. Y'all fuck with him?
Yeah, Lil TJ cool.
Yeah. Y'all fuck with him? Y'all fuck with his music?
I haven't heard enough, but from what I did hear, like the little shit I did hear, I like it.
Yeah, more so than a lot of other people that make that type of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I fuck with a lot of his songs, but I don't fuck with his voice and his cadence and the way the songs kind of sound type shit. Like, you know? But I do fuck with like his lyrics and the way like the structures formed and shit. Like he do be body and flows and this, that, and the third. But I don't like his voice at all when he rapping.
Change
that. But I mean, I do fuck
with him.
I don't like a lot of people's voices nowadays. I think the music doesn't sound as sonically pleasing as different eras. I will say that. You know what I mean? But that's not to take away anyone's talent, flows, things of that nature. It's just
I ain't gonna shit on nobody completely when I understand what you're doing. I'm just telling niggas what's not for me. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
For sure.
A lot of the time, the voice he chooses, like, you know what I mean? When he is spitting, it's like, it's just not for me. But, you know, I still do fuck with him, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I still fuck with him.
For sure. I think, to almost piggyback into like a whole different conversation, but like even the artist like Kendrick, who changes his voices and his cadences so much that like I know that turns off a lot of people. Yeah, like I know a lot of people be like, yo, I don't rock with Kendrick because I just hate his voice. You know what I mean? Especially on this new album, he does it.
He's doing a lot of changes. Yeah. I know. Even even as
it's like the same shit with M, bro. When niggas like, you know what I mean? Eminem could only you could only like his song if he's doing a fucking accent or he's changing his voice up type shit. Yeah, but nigga, I feel like people fail to see that goes into artistry. Like, you know what I mean? Your voice is an instrument.
Yeah.
And if you lock in on using it one way, and that's just the way that you blew up off of, and that's the way that you want to keep using your voice, that money, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you still making money, bro, ain't nobody gonna stop you. Like,
exactly.
But you can't blame people for flexing their instrument and using it on different levels, like
and trying to do it
this way one way, and I'm gonna do it this way another way. And if you can't sit there and say that the shit is a shitty song, because everybody has heard shitty songs, bro.
Right.
You could tell if a song is shitty or if it's just not for you. Like, you still gotta admit if it's a decent piece of work.
Yeah, for sure.
9 times out of 10, in Eminem cases and definitely in Kendrick's case, you can't deny that it's a good piece of work, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know, like
art.
For example, like I know Mona Lisa by Lil Wayne, right? He had Kendrick on it, and a lot of people were like, I fucked with Kendrick's first half of his verse, but then when he started switching up his voice and all that, it was like, oh, I like threw it off for me. But it's like,
bro, did you fucking with Wayne? Bro, that shit was fire. What are they talking about?
Because I like that because like you could tell,
you
like,
hear the stress.
He's telling the story in his regular voice, and then he's like, narrating the story in a different voice. You could tell like it's a different switch up, and he used that technique of switching his voice to show that I'm gonna do something different right now. I just feel like a lot of people like they're scared to be unique, so that's why it's like you hear something different. It doesn't necessarily mean that, it's bad. You know what I mean? Different doesn't always equate to it being bad. It's just unique.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the era where uniqueness isn't necessarily
appreciate it.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
Uniqueness used to be mandatory,
exactly,
bro.
Yeah,
like
that's a fact.
I mean, like
no biting,
a dynamic type of uniqueness. Like it really got to be like, and niggas used to consider it gimmicks to a certain point. Like if you was getting that crazy, they used to consider it gimmicks. But if those niggas dropped 5-10 hit songs, how is it a gimmick? Like you know what I mean? Like it's
like Be Real from Cypress Hill. He was talking about how when he first started rapping, he would use his regular voice, and people like, you're dope, but you don't sound different from everybody else. So that's why he started using that, like that super nasally voice, like insane in the membrane, that shit, because it made him stand out, and that became kind of the gimmick, but also like that ended up being like who he is. You know what I mean? He could have just used his regular voice and still been dope, but what made him different? Nowadays, and that's like how it used to be. It was mandatory. You can't bite. You can't even sound kind of like somebody. You think about Eminem's Infinite album, great album, but people are like, oh, you sound a little too much like Nas and AZ, so we ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean? You sound like somebody else. Not you using their lyrics, not you sound like somebody else. We ain't fucking with you. You know what I mean? Now it's like everybody sounds the same, and it's like it's accepted. So
question, right?
Not only go ahead, bro. Yeah, go ahead. But hold on.
Yeah, go. You go.
Not only does everybody sound the same, niggas don't mind saying the same shit that other people have said, bro. And that shit is kind of crazy to me.
In the same way, too, sometimes.
Yeah, bro. Niggas used to have to rack their brain just because you know up and down what another nigga said. Like, because you know what I mean? Not necessarily that, like, not that you a fan, but you a fan of the music. So you still listening to niggas and hearing hip hop, and you like, damn, that shit hard. You gonna know it. Right. So you'll be able to have like, you'll be able to be like, nah, I can't say that because that shit is too similar to what this thing. Niggas don't even give a fuck about that no more. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
as long as the vibe is cool.
12 niggas could say my money is stacking to the ceiling. Like, you know what I mean? And nobody will look different. Like, you know what I mean? It's all just, and people just go with it. I don't know, man.
You know who I blame? I don't blame the artist. I blame the entourage in the studio. You know what I mean? When we are in the studio, I'll be spinning some shit and somebody be like, Nero, that ain't the one. You know what I mean? Who's in the studio with these guys to say, yo, that ain't the one? Say that shit a different way. I blame the entourage. Just saying.
Say that. You can say that.
They bringing a lot of yes men to the studio, it sound like.
Hey, man.
They ain't trying to fuck up the bag, so do whatever you do up in there.
I hear that, bro, but it's also this generation. The competition hip-hop is gone.
Yeah. That's also too. Yeah, the competition in hip-hop is gone. But, Nero, if you are making the bag, who's going to be able to tell you not to do it this way?
But, I mean, if I'm making the bag, it's like I still don't want to be surrounded by yes men. I'd rather people like make the bag bigger by telling me to do better. You know what I mean?
But you know for a fact that you're going to stand on what made you the bag.
For you sure, know what I mean? But you also need to know that not everything you do is going to be good. You know what I mean?
It's like Gutter couldn't tell Big to take that line on his track. You know what I mean? They had to sit there and eat that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what it's like. You know what I mean?
The me and my bitch line?
No. Don't you know my nigga gotta kidnap kids, fuck them in the ass, no more over a bridge. Like,
Big should have dropped that,
bro. He don't want to hear that. Like, you know what I mean?
What
like,
you got going?
What you gonna do?
That's the way you want to put me in your track.
You know what I mean? You can't tell the nigga that's going multi-platinum, yo, bro. I think you're doing that wrong. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you, bro.
You gotta play your position.
For sure.
I feel like it's a balance, bro. But this day and age, the younger niggas don't have, this should have sound crazy, bro, but I don't feel like they have genuine friends. I don't feel like they have friends that you could sit here and argue with, you could shoot a friendly fade with, that you could like, niggas that could actually tell you anything.
Right.
Even if they not making money like you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean, bro? I don't care how much money any of my niggas is making. If I see them moving weird, I'm gonna tell them about themselves. Like, you know what I mean? And niggas could be mad at me, niggas could want to fight me, niggas could do this, that, and the third. But soon as you hit me up, nigga, I'ma still respond. Like, you my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all that shit is nevertheless, I could care less about the money you making because nigga, I was the same nigga when you was broke. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't feel like niggas have enough of those friends. Niggas they friends will switch up once they start making the bag, right? So then they don't have that same nigga that they can shoot the fade with because this nigga is worried about, damn, this nigga break me off 2,000 a month just for being around him.
Go from
like, you know what I mean? Just because I'm his friend. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't want to compromise that 2,000 a month. When that ain't no real bread, bro. Like, you know what I mean? When that ain't no real bread, he's just making bread. So it seems like, damn, that if he start making more, that 2,000 can turn to 4,000 just because I'm here. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm nah, bro. I still need you to be my nigga. Like, don't worry about the little shit I'm breaking you off with. I'm doing that out of the kindness. You ain't doing nothing for me. You don't think I'm gonna still like come to the realization that that's my nigga? I'm gonna still do that for him. Right. Is he telling me anything wrong? Like, you know what I mean? I don't feel like niggas trust the niggas that's making money enough. And the niggas that's making money enough don't have actual friends that they could trust. Because if a nigga can't sit here and tell you about yourself as your mans and he was starving with you and you acting different because you getting a bag every walkthrough, I don't know, bro. Yeah, you a particular type of nigga. You would have probably been the same nigga if you was making money back then. Y'all would have never been friends. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you don't got that type of balance, bro, it's a balance that you need, bro. When you coming up, when you when you starving, it's a type of balance that you need to know, like the type of circle that is sustainable, bro. Sustainable. Because a lot of nigga circles is not sustainable once anybody starts making some money.
100%.
Like, you know what I mean? And that shit not cool. That shit not cool. As like men, that shouldn't be a thing. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's leech mentality. It's leech mentality. Everybody's looking at like who's going to be the one that's going to bring money to my family instead of you getting up here and doing what you got to do for your family. You know what I mean? Everybody's like they just want handouts. That's the thing. Everybody's waiting for somebody in their camp to blow up so they can be like, what are you going to do for me? It's like, bro, what are you bringing to the table? You know what I mean? Because if you're not bringing friendship to the table, then, I mean, shit, I ain't gonna give you shit.
You
know
gotta at least be bringing labor to the table, bro.
Yeah, or something. Like, what are you doing?
Imagine your homies, like, you know what I mean, bro? Even, all right, let's say niggas is making bank, bro. Let's say niggas is making bank, and your homies is still around you every day, like usual. But nigga, at the end of the day, you'll be around me just for the luxury. And if I'm still the same type of nigga, you probably wouldn't get the luxury just by being around me, nigga. I'm gonna probably do it. Nah, you probably would. I'm a nice nigga, bro. Let me stop. You probably would. But I'm saying, bro, if you don't take that opportunity of your friend making money and instead of just like being around them while they making money and like not trying to turn that into more money for the team, like, you know what I mean? Niggas don't be having that mentality, bro. Let's say a nigga is breaking you off 2,000 a month just for being around him. What are you doing with that 2,000 to bring yourself more bread that would in turn bring the team more bread? Like, you know what I mean? So you could be breaking off another homie with 2,000 a month. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Niggas don't use their opportunities right. They just like squander them and just live in the luxury that they homies is providing them, whoever's making the bread. And that shit is not it.
And you could pull up to a nigga. Stops.
Let's say a nigga making videos. Let's say a nigga making music. Let's say a nigga is an actor or whatever the fuck, whatever it is, entertainment, making money, even if it's not entertainment, restaurants and shit like this. Wash some dishes, bro. Like, bro, I'm here. You know what I mean? I ain't doing shit. Let me wash some dishes. You know what I mean? Let me fucking drive the car. Let me do security, bro. Let me earn your paycheck, bro. Earn your check for being around the homie, and then use that money for something. A lot of niggas ain't on that type of timing, bro. And that's why the money don't stay in your team. Like, you know?
And then when the money stops, that's when you see a lot of people just turning on people.
Just disappear, bro. Just disappear on you. Like, and you ain't disappear on me when we was broke, because that's how we met. Right. You know what I mean? We was together forever when we was broke, but now you treat me different because I can't do the luxury that I provided you, bro. That's crazy.
It's fucked
that
up,
shit like fucks up a lot of people's like demographic with people, bro. Niggas don't understand that. If you starve with somebody, bro, you gotta, nigga, we making money now. We gotta still make money. Let's keep making money. Nigga, figure out a way to make some more money.
Getting to the bag is not the final destination. maintaining the bag is what you got to do. You know what I mean? That's the main thing.
Know what I mean, bro?
You see so many people get rich and then like instantly have like a poor mentality. And then with that poor mentality, you're going to lose it all because you ain't going to know how to really keep that money and maintain and actually like make it extend. You know what I mean? So with that mentality, you could have it all and then lose it all because it's like, you don't know how to exactly to like use it. You know what I mean? Like people, like I look at like, for example, in the wrestling world, like Ric Flair, my man's 75 years old, about to come back out of retirement for one more match. And he made it well known. It's because I'm broke. You know what I mean? Like Ric Flair is a you would think of all people. He got songs about him. He's working with the Migos and shit. It's like, bro, of all people, you should not be broke. You are Mount Rushmore status. What the fuck are you doing with your money? You know what I mean?
So it's like, what it is, bro. He's probably old and he developed bad habits young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Young Ric Flair, I don't even imagine his parents could tell him shit. Can't nobody tell young Ric Flair shit. You know what I mean?
Dad has a
so he was probably blowing a bag young. He got set in those ways. And then when the bag is still just coming, because you were like a type of face in an industry, that's kind of crazy. I could imagine. And he just kept blowing with them bad spending habits, bro, up till his 70s is
and divorces.
Crazy,
like I think he just got divorced. That was like his 7th divorce. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's wild, bro. But like, it's just the whole mentality of like people think like once you get to the money, like you're good. The money could come and go. The money could be gone like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, no matter what your name is, no matter what you think your status is or the legacy you leave behind, if you're not smart with your money, it ain't gonna be there. So
yeah, it's a fact.
You see a lot of people switching up because right now, just like this, Ric Flair had a lot of friends in the industry that he's no longer friends with. You know what I mean? I don't know what the situation is, but it's a little weird because Flair's broke, and all of a sudden you hear, oh, he had a fallout with Arn, he had a fallout with this guy, had a fallout with Triple H. And I don't know what the situation is exactly, but it's a little weird how all of a sudden nobody's fucking with Flair.
Begging
you know
for money. He's begging for money. That's what it is. That's what a fallout is.
Cold, boy.
You know, you can't be calling people who haven't got as big as you in the industry, expecting them to be a shoulder to lean on, brother. Mm-hmm. You made way more money than me. You
right. I should be calling
money.
You.
Exactly. Come on.
You the OG. You know what I mean? Like I should.
Don't do me like that. And if I ain't got it, don't do me like that. Like, nah, I'm a piece of shit now.
Yeah, you know,
piece of shit because I don't got it.
Oh, probably blown out of his mind, calling people, sweating.
you know,
put it on the front, calling like it's the nature boy. You got it.
That nigga sniffed the last mountain he had. He sniffed the last mountain, and then he was wondering how he gonna get the next one. Spazzing. Oh man,
everybody.
Ain't nobody calling me. They're saying I don't look like the nature boy no more. Need a little help.
Yeah, that's wild.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, yeah, what a time period,
man.
It's like, crazy seeing our legends. What?
No, go ahead.
Nah, yeah, I was gonna say it's crazy as we get older, seeing like our legends. Like, you know, like there's some people, some legends that become immortal. And then you got the other ones
that just wither up.
Right.
Yeah, and it's in every industry. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just turn into R. Kelly, bro. Jesus Christ.
Life sentence, boy. Life sentence.
Man. So many memories, bro. I'm so mad, bro.
This nigga 50 years old and got a 30-year sentence. And I think he still got 2 cases in different states.
God damn.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Even while the initial allegations came out, niggas gotta remember the age he was at when the initial allegations came out.
Yeah.
The amount of jokes, bro, that had to be like the beginning of the meme era, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, that had to be the beginning of the meme era before niggas even had a word for memes.
Right.
But the amount of jokes that came out from R. Kelly pissing on somebody and it being a tape out and shit like this, which is probably how Kim Kardashian figured she could get famous off a tape, and Paris Hilton and all these other people. You know, bro, you could trace it back. Like, you could trace it back. That moment just glanced over niggas as kids. Well, me, because I just seen it as jokes. Like, damn, R.
Yeah.
Kelly pissing on somebody is crazy.
Right. Especially with Dave Chappelle, when Dave Chappelle did it.
You
know
know
what I mean? I just took it to a whole
Boondocks?
different level. Yeah.
Come on, bro. It was a part of like just that's why he was able to get over it. That's why it was able to not like stick too tough.
Right.
Because niggas was making jokes out of it. But this time, it's like the jokes is on 100 overflow, but the allegations and
it's when Netflix dropped the Surviving R. Kelly.
Bro.
When
it's a different time period.
Yeah,
it's a different time period. This time period right now, the whole Me Too movement and all that. Oh yeah,
the information age, bro.
Yeah,
we in the age of information.
Right.
Yeah.
No one would survive what he had, bro. All them allegations for what 30 years.
You only had that for so much.
How y'all feel about KD asking for a trade?
I saw that today on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
KD is demanding the trade, and his top two teams are Miami and Phoenix.
Damn,
KD is going to set himself
chasing
up.
Rings, bro.
Yeah. I was just about to say he's about to set himself up to get another ring. That's that. As a Heat fan,
he really chasing rings.
I would not be mad.
Yeah, you know? Bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like in my case, only because I know you. Oh no, the Heat is on the East. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that actually. Deeper thought, like now that I'm thinking, no sir. You know how scared Jimmy got me this postseason.
If he had that.
If he had
that
KD,
boy on the wing,
smoked. We would have been smoked, bro. And I don't got no time for that. So Phoenix, I don't mind Phoenix. It feel like Phoenix is buckling, especially since CP is on his last year at most.
Right.
I feel like, you know what I mean?
I think he maybe got two more. He got two more.
He could have two more, but he's gonna have to ride the bench eventually.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They
go all cut down in the regular season for him. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to cut down some of those games.
Phoenix, I want in mind because he might not get out of the West, you know. But the Heat, for your sake, I know it'd be fire. But no, sir. For my sake, I would not like that. I wouldn't like that.
And then to top it off, now niggas gotta be worried. Kyrie going to the Lakers. Like, because if we
all that complaining, bro, he going back. Hell no, they ain't got enough. They ain't got enough to sign him unless he's taking a nasty cut.
No, but think about it. No, because he opted in. He opted into his option for this year with the Nets.
So did Russell.
Exactly. That's why he trade for them. No,
that's already 100.
No, what I'm saying is think about it, right?
90, 80
nah,
million,
but I'm saying is if you the Nets, right? Before you didn't even want to take Westbrook because you're like KD's not going to want to play with him.
You think they're going to trade?
I'm saying, think about it, right? If you the Nets, right? Say I'm the Lakers and you the Nets, and I call, right?
Right.
I know you said you did not want Westbrook because he's not going to work with KD. KD is leaving, right? We know Kyrie wants to play with KD as well. KD's not there. How many games do you think Kyrie's actually going to play for you? Or is he going to sit on the bench? That is not going to sell tickets. Now, if we give you a first-round pick, THT, and Russell Westbrook will play 80 games. And he'll probably average a triple-double. And niggas will come to see Westbrook. No one is coming to see a KD and Kyrie-less Nets team. You will sell tickets and win a couple games.
Kyrie not sitting down if he getting paid, bro. He's not sitting down if he's allowed to play.
He's been sitting down even before the season. Even before the season, he was taking, I need 2 weeks here. Oh, my family. Oh, it's my sister's birthday. Oh, it's this. 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there. And he was doing that on a team that was contending. So now if he knows you're not contending, what's he playing for? What's he got to do? He's just waiting to get to the offseason to be a free agent.
I feel like Kyrie will make his moves and still play. But then niggas want to move him. I understand.
Just saying I'm calling him. Hey, Westbrook, he's gonna average a triple-double in Brooklyn because he's not playing behind AD or LeBron. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you could,
bro.
That's not a bad look. And you get a first round pick and you got THT. You know what I mean? And then Westbrook is a free agent after next year, just like Kyrie is. You're going to lose Kyrie anyway. Kyrie's going to leave if you keep him. Might as well let us have him and you get a draft pick for him. Or you just want to lose him while he walks in free agency. That's up to you. Oh, bro, you muted, bro.
Who be?
Nah, Nero.
Yeah, bro.
Hear me?
Yeah, bro.
I was gonna say, like in any sport, I always feel like if you know somebody's gonna walk, might as well get something for them. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You can get something for him in a draft pick and a young prospect in Taylor Horton, right? Bring in Westbrook, and then you still have all the cap space because Westbrook gets paid more than Kyrie. Westbrook gets paid like $47 million this year.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna have even more cap space than what you would have had if you keep Kyrie. You're not gonna get a better trade package because everyone else. Why would I trade for Kyrie? He's gonna be a free agent. I don't need to trade for him, and it's only a 1-year deal. So that we're gonna have to try to re-sign him anyway. No.
Yeah, let's say unless you do that, unless you
so
sign
you feel
him
like
to...
Kyrie going to LA, bro.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
But didn't he have his beef with LeBron? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I know little stories here and there.
Right.
I don't really watch like that, but I do know like he didn't want to be LeBron's shadow though.
Yeah, but if y'all, I don't know if y'all been listening, but like for the last 4 years, he throws shots at LeBron, but then he says little things. Like when he was in Boston, and he was like, "Oh, I had to call LeBron and apologize because now I know what it's like to have like a young team and this, that, and that." He was just on a podcast with LaShawn McCoy, who used to be on the Eagles, saying they were saying, "Oh, you know, you and LeBron were great. If y'all stayed together, how many rings you have?" And he was like, "Shit, I'd be in LA right now." And they started laughing and all types of stuff. And like, yeah, he's been saying that he made that mistake. You know what I mean? That him now, he wouldn't have left. You know what I mean? So, and you know damn well LeBron will be like, "Nigga, take how many games you want. Just be here."
Do you think that's him accepting the shadow, bro? Or just understanding that his legacy is going to be one of the, like, it could, or like, because niggas shitted on him for the top 75 because 100% they did, right? Is he trying to accept his legacy of like, nigga, you one of the best ball handlers, one of the best scorers, like, you know what I mean, point guards that we've ever had in the game,
right?
And you finally understand that that's not going to be overshadowed by LeBron and his greatness.
Yeah, I think that comes with the maturity. You know what I mean? I think at that time period, Kobe got into his head of the whole Kobe and Shaq thing. You know what I mean? Like, look, I had to step out the shadow of Shaq to be who I am. Kyrie thought that was what he had to do. Not realizing Shaq is insecure. So Shaq is fighting to hold on to that throne. LeBron is willing to give up that throne. You know what I mean? Because LeBron is comfortable in himself. I know who I am, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the chosen one.
That's why you always see LeBron like surround himself. Like every team he's on, he tries to surround himself with other all-stars.
Yeah,
like he just wants to be
that
spotlight. You know what
I mean? Yeah, I'm just trying to win rings. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Kyrie, I'm not saying that he needs it, but we haven't seen him win without that type of mentality. You know what I mean? I think he understands what's going on. We all know he's a top 75 player. He knows he got robbed for that. He needs, it's hard to say that. I think Kyrie,
he's got a ring.
He do, but what does one ring mean for generations moving forward now?
Especially when the greats have multiples.
Because look at the conversation of Steph now. Steph
Kyrie is, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think it's the difference from Kyrie being regarded as I don't know. How many years are we removed from Isaiah, bro? Niggas still bring up Isaiah as Steph passing him up finally. Let me not say Isaiah. I'm talking Oscars, maybe.
Right.
No, because that's out of pocket too. Fuck it, Lee. I'm talking like Nate Archibald's and like, let me say that tier. Like, you know what I mean? Like Bob Cousy's.
Right.
you know? Like,
right.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a level from there, from being like just like, all right, niggas is gonna say Kyrie was the nastiest nigga with the handle, bro. Ain't nobody was breaking niggas down like Kyrie Irving.
Right.
But then after that, I think that's what he's trying to focus on at this point. Like after niggas say you was the nastiest with the handle, you could score the rock at will. It's so many niggas that could do that.
It's like,
you
what
know?
else?
Right.
But like, you know what I mean? It'll be an Iverson conversation. All right, there we go. Iverson. He be modern day Ivo at retirement.
He would be.
You can't tell me Kyrie Irving wouldn't be modern day Ivo.
Yeah, because Iverson wouldn't be looked at the same way if he was in this generation. AI would not be. So? Yeah, 1,000,000%. With him going out
with his personnel, with the personnel he had, if you translated that to this generation, you don't think Iverson wouldn't be regarded?
I'm talking about.
Look at Ja.
I'm talking about the totality of Allen Iverson, of him going out partying, him being drunk, him not necessarily being the greatest of teammates, him
shit talk,
and Larry Brown not getting, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those things are all forgotten for Iverson because he meant so much to our culture, right? For the first 6 years of Kyrie's career, he's had that leeway. Oh, look at the Nike shoes. Oh, look at the dribbling, this, that, and that. They glanced over all of the red flags, right? But now, at this moment, yeah, he's not top 75. Oh, look, he destroyed that team. You know what I mean? They would have looked at Iverson the same way in this generation, I believe. That was a little bit different than our conversation. But
do you feel like it's because Kyrie like promotes his religion that he found and things of this nature, his beliefs that he stands on? Do you feel like that's a big part of the reason as to why? The same way it was niggas was trying to shit on Ivo, but the same way Kyrie did, still putting up fucking 28, 27 points per game. Like, you know what I mean? The same way Iverson did. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like, all right, bro, I'm gonna still be me, but you can't deny me putting up numbers. Like,
right. But
Kyrie, they did shit on Iverson, but it didn't. But in the overall view of it, bro, niggas just see it as Iverson standing on his beliefs and transcending the game.
That's a fact.
But that's always in hindsight, though. Like, people only
it's always in hindsight.
Yeah. But I understand that. But I feel like Iverson didn't talk down on people. Iverson, quote unquote, kept it real. Kyrie and his newfound, however you want to describe it, he speaks from a point of view of, I'm enlightened. And if you agree with me, cool, we can disagree. But a lot of y'all are beneath me. That's how it comes off. Not saying that's what he means, but that's how it comes off. So that rubs everyone the wrong way. Like, immediately. Like, you know what I mean? He be calling people peons and, oh, you're a pawn and this, that, and that. In attempts to sound like he's smart. He understands. Like, we all know he's smart. Like, you know what I mean? But it's the way that he presents it. Yeah, mixed with all the other stuff, they'd be like, "No, F Kyrie." You know what I mean? No, I'm not dealing with that.
He's not the best team player.
Yeah, bro. Dude, and you don't have to be.
Again, bro.
The greatest players.
Once again, it's crazy, bro. That's No, that's not cool. That's not cool.
Yeah, but that'd be the point, because a lot of the greatest players are not the best team players. Iverson wasn't the greatest team player. Jordan wasn't. Kobe wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, but they held themselves in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, Kyrie is dead the man of the people. Like, if Kyrie walked down the street, he would say what up to everybody. The same way AI would. You know what I mean? But then Kyrie goes and says certain things in the media that puts off a lot of people. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because I really do feel like he just speaks from his heart. You know what I mean? But
it's like what Tupac
said. It's the way he
got a
goes
big mouth, right?
Yeah,
from the heart.
I mean?
Yeah. From the heart gets you in trouble. That's the thing. Yeah, you don't have that filter. When you don't have that filter, and you're not worried about other people's feelings. Yeah. Like, one side, like, it's like commendable to like always speak from the heart. the other side, it's like, yo, you're coming off like an asshole a lot of the times when you just speak from the heart.
Yeah, bro. It is. But it is what it is. I think winning cures everything. When it comes to sports, winning always cures everything. If Kyrie goes to another team and balls out and wins the championship, watch how the narrative of Kyrie changes. You know what I mean? The way they talk bad about him. Like, he should have been kind of a martyr for not getting the vaccine. You know what I mean? Like, niggas should have really been like, yeah, nah, that's all right. Like, you know what I mean? He's standing on his beliefs, but then it's the way he went about it. He was quiet for dead long. He was super quiet, especially here in New York when the mandate went down. Niggas either lost their jobs or had to go. He waited till after that happened to come out and be like, yeah, I'm a voice of people. It's like, that doesn't work, bro. Like, you know,
can't be the voice.
And then you got paid $18 million. You still got paid half of your contract, bro. Like, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. That breeds resentment when you say you're with us and you got paid to be like, you know what I mean? Yeah. No. You know what I mean? But yeah, if he goes to the Lakers and wins the championship, yeah, it'll be all forgiven. It's all narrative.
I mean, like, I look at it like, remember when A-Rod came to the Yankees and everybody hated that dude for years until 2009, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, we love A-Rod. He brought us a championship. But it's like, everybody, like you said, winning does cure all. Like, everybody hates you until you bring something to the city, and it's like, all right, you know what, we can live with him.
He'll be all right. It's that narrative. What you gonna say? He's not a top 75 player once he gets 2 rings. Like, their wins don't even make sense. He didn't even need a ring.
Can nobody tell me? Yeah, can nobody tell me Kyrie's not a top 75 player? Did they give one to Dame? Yes. Yeah. All right. Never mind. Come on, bro. Kyrie is a fucking animal.
Yeah,
he is a certified bro. He's got movie. He's got a movie, bro. Cut it out. You don't get that without being a fucking, huh?
You see what I mean? The AI.
Is that a doctor?
That he got like a biopic? The AI of this generation. You know what I mean?
Right. So you agree with me?
Yeah, bro. What I'm saying is, if AI was here,
hold on, I didn't know Kyrie had a movie. Is it a biopic?
Uncle Drew, bro.
Oh,
you ain't never seen Uncle Drew?
Nah.
What? When he dresses up as an old man, you don't remember the commercials? Nah. When like he's dressed up as old. Gosh, where was you at, bro?
That was a Rock, apparently.
Bro, he was sponsored by Pepsi.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry.
I'm so
sorry.
Forget it, bro. I'm gonna show you. No,
that's I'm gonna show you, bro. Yeah, that's an accident. That's our fault, actually. That's our fault. That's not even Nero's fault. Don't blame Nero for that.
Yeah, it's like me saying, you never saw The Wrestler? The Wrestler was a great movie. You never saw The Wrestler? Bro, come on.
I did.
It is a good movie.
Talking about with Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
Talking about with Mickey Rourke? Yeah, shut up. Really it's not the same thing. It's not.
All right, bad example.
Yeah. You out of pocket.
No, but yeah.
He was also talking to a movie nigga. I watch hella movies, y'all. He out of pocket. And I know actors by name.
All right, tried to sneak that one in there, right?
But yeah,
what else is on the topic list?
Nigga, I don't know. I gotta piss like my life depend on it though.
Or I mean,
business, bro.
Yeah.
What we on? Like 30 something minutes, right? Because it's already 8.
Well, after we cut everything out, then it's probably gonna be like 20 and shit. Because like we said, we'll talk about that afterwards, right? But anyway, like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like been a slow news week, but there's been like some gems that, not gems, because I don't want to talk about like someone getting 30 years as a gem, but like there's been some like big like bombshells in the last couple of days. So I don't know. I saw that like the whole R. Kelly thing. I didn't really like talk about that, right? Going back to that's like what, 25 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago.
Shit, I
better get your editing skills in there, boy.
My man, I'm telling you, like
that joint over.
Wait, you're gonna have to chop so much.
I mean, shit. Let's see. I want to be controversial, and we just put the whole shit clean out.
See, he's trying to save himself work.
Right, get right out of the work.
Nah.
I don't mind it, bro.
Nah, I mean, I feel like a lot of the shit was crazy allegations. I mean, anybody who saw Surviving R. Kelly, like, it's some wild shit, bro. Some wild shit. I pretty much expected him to be getting this, and like you said, like this ain't even the end of it. He's probably looking at a lot more than the 30 he got.
It's crazy that Jeffrey Epstein told me only got 20 years, and R. Kelly got 30.
Yeah, now she is, she played a big major role in the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. I don't even know how. Yeah. And a lot of that went under the radar too. Everybody here talking about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Motherfucker, there's a lot more important shit going on than a fucking defamation case with two fucking actors who probably, are all right with each other after this shit.
Right.
Like shit, man.
But as far as R. Kelly, man, we know. Don't believe all his allegations. No. Was he making people pee in buckets? No, I really don't believe R. Kelly was doing that. Was
you heard they blocked
underage chicks?
They blocked fucking I Believe I Could Fly out of Space Jam, bro.
Say word.
They gave Space Jam on TNT the other night, and they fucking put a dub version of the song. I'm like, bro, as much
it's a rap.
I know. I'm all for, like, look, I don't agree with it, but it's like that is the theme song to the movie.
Yo,
like, damn.
If we're gonna be serious about it, bro, I hope I don't make no one angry, but I really don't care as far as this goes. Thank God Michael Jackson was found not guilty. Because if he was found guilty, we would never hear Michael Jackson music. Michael Jackson would get played. We wouldn't see none of his videos. Everything would have been canceled, and we would have acted like he was not the greatest artist of all time. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's what's about to happen to R. Kelly. All his work is about to be erased. You know what I mean? And all we're gonna know is that he is whatever they want to call him. I don't know what the terminology would be, because I don't think they're calling him a rapist, right? I don't know what the hell they call him.
I saw a lot of different names thrown around. Pedophile. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can say that on YouTube without being demonetized. But
bleep that.
God, I don't know how to bleep, bro. Like, damn, you're gonna have to fucking edit this whole show.
Yeah, bro. Just take that little piece out.
What you think about Vince McMahon?
That was a little bit shocking, but I felt like the family was gearing up to sell the company anyway.
I'm surprised you said it was shocking.
It's shocking that it came out.
All right, yeah.
Because I'm sure. I
thought you meant shocking that it happened.
Oh,
because I was like, bro,
that whole wrestling community. No disrespect, I love wrestling. We love wrestling communities. We understand what it is, but we also understand they were living like rock stars. You know what I mean? Some of our favorite wrestlers, you know what I mean, was slipping drugs and chicks' drinks and all that, and people
talked about in the dark side of the ring,
you know what I mean.
Shit, Ric Flair on the plane and all that,
you know what I mean. Shawn Michaels, and like that is what it is. So to think Vince was not a part of things like that, you would be, you know what I mean. No, why would you think he's not a part of that? You know what I mean. For even to say like the plane ride from hell, him and his wife is on that plane, and they allowed all of that to happen.
And then he blamed JR for the shit.
You know what I mean?
My man, you get on the fucking.
Come on, bro.
That's your people. Go out there and fucking say, yo, stop your fucking shit, and that's it. But he's a part of it. That's why it's like the whole steroid trials back in the 90s. My man tried to be all, high and mighty, but motherfucker, you was the one.
That boy was juiced out of his mind.
Bro, he was bigger than anybody else.
Think about this, bro. When you had a regular job, 9 to 5, once you get there, you only start doing, at first, bottom level, you only start doing what the people who training you allow you to do. After that, you get to a higher level, you only start doing what the people above you allow you to do. Once you get to a level where you meet the boss and the CEO, you only start doing what that nigga allows you to do.
You know what I mean?
And you also do what you see them do.
Right. So it's
especially when you meet a level of authority. So it's like, come on, bro.
Of course, yeah.
He had to be doing it. He had to.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
and again, that's what if he kept his daddy's company, basically, you know what I mean? None of this issues would even happen because he wouldn't have had no board of directors to even talk to, basically. So you know what I mean? So the fact that they found out that You know what I mean?
I go in public.
Yeah, you know, so that is what it is. You know, I'm sure they have so many skeletons in their closet.
Without a doubt. You think it's going to be a permanent thing? Because he stepped
down and
Stephanie took over. Which basically saying, I'll still be in charge. But
yeah. But like I said, I think the family is looking to sell at some point. I wouldn't be surprised within the next 4 years if they sell.
Bro, you know I mean? I'm putting it like by the end of maybe next year. There's already bids. There's bids on the table. Disney has a bid on the table. Fox has a bid. NBC Universal has a bid. And it's like with all this coming out, I feel like you try to dump it sooner before more shit comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, you know how that goes. That's just business. You know what I mean? Yeah, that family is dark. There's a lot of dark energy around them. You know what I mean? So yeah, it doesn't shock me at all.
At a certain point, what do you do? Like, I'm selling.
Right. You know what I mean?
I'm selling so hard. Niggas have made so much money. Why not sell?
But I think
I'm pretty sure you're getting a B at least, bro.
Now the asking price is going to be at least 20.
Yeah.
20 B's?
Yeah, bro.
Global, it's a global empire, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're doing stadiums all over the world. You know what I mean?
I would have been sold. I don't know why niggas.
But now because it's not going. You're not gonna lose no money at this moment. You know what I mean? He could dead wait it out. This is not the biggest controversy. So many people don't even know this is happening.
My man,
you know what I mean? Like he's been through a whole lot of controversies for you to say, "Oh, I paid someone off."
Yeah, here's the thing. It's like, he can't even really get in trouble for paying him off because it was his money. It wasn't company money. Now, where like the problem comes in is, it was a lot more. Like there's more like that's not been discovered yet. That's why there's like 5 different law firms that are doing investigations and shit. And like there's right now rumors of non-consensual shit going down. There's rumors of other shit from the past going down. Like there was a allegation that he like sexually assaulted someone at like a spa or like a massage. Referee. No, that was even like before this one. I'm talking about.
That was before that one.
I'm talking about like 2000s. I think like 2005. Like he was like at a massage like parlor and like touched the girl, put her hand on his hoo-hoo. So like I feel like with that, bro, we are on YouTube. I ain't trying to get demonetized. So it's like,
bro, we're grown. How much shit have I said already? Cut it out. Nigga said his what? What? Nero? Oh my God. Kim and the baby sleeping. You got me yelling, bro. He put his hand. What? He put his hand on his what?
Anyway, right. So that came out, and now like
I'm sorry. My bad.
And then what you was talking about, Huey, it was a referee, the first female referee back in the day. It was like now like coming out, like it came out like years ago too, but like now it's being taken serious that like he sexually assaulted her. There was a lot of other shit that came out. There's I don't know if this is true now. I ain't even gonna like put it out there as like a fact. I heard rumors that there was some threats to a certain WWE female wrestler who may have like got herself caught up in some shit with Vince McMahon, and now it's like that might come out. Right, I'll give you names afterwards. I got a whole podcast as well. No, I ain't trying to fuck that shit up. You know what I mean? But it's like there's
initials TS.
What?
Are the initials TS?
Nah. Even though that was a wild ass fucking storyline too.
That was crazy. There was no way that wasn't happening. You can convince me with that.
Making her bark like a dog and shit and crawl around. But anyway, also now it's like you got the whole thing like him passing it was a paralegal, right? This whole situation, him passing her off to John Laurinaitis, and John Laurinaitis was like married to the Bella Twins' mother and shit. Like it's a lot of dirty shit. Now there was more shit that came out that the 31-year producer of the WWE, Kevin Dunn, was using company money to gamble with and like embezzling shit. Like if they don't dump it, if they don't sell, this could like bring the company down. Like Fox is already.
Also, a lot of them might go to jail because now that it's a public thing. If you use company money, that's embezzlement.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So a lot of them is
But I'll tell you this right now, everybody's probably going to be the fall guy when Vince is involved with all this, but Vince is like the empire, you know what I mean?
Person,
yeah, he
Vince did it.
Yeah, it's like you never see
only going
the
in 2 years, baby. I'm only doing 2 years and I'm out.
My man's probably not even gonna go in. My man's gonna get community service and probation.
Nah, that nigga that's gonna snitch. That nigga gonna only get 2 years. He finna tell everything, boy.
Bro. Yeah, Vince gonna be what Martha was, bro.
Chilling.
Living good, right?
They're on the sun.
Chilling.
Croissants and shit.
Word.
Yeah,
what an episode.
Time,
what an episode.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're wrapping it up. My fault.
Yeah. I guess unless there's anything else to talk about.
Kyrie is focused on getting to the Lakers now. And the Lakers' number one priority for free agency is Kyrie. Kyrie's going to the Lakers.
Oh, you just read that right now?
Yeah, that's what just popped up.
Breaking news. I wish I had like a breaking news sound, like. Dun, 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 dun.
But nah, man. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody.
Sorry, we took a hiatus, fellas, ladies, people of other things.
Yes, this is the L.O.G Podcast.
Word, right? So, drop the socials.
You can follow me on Instagram, Huey_LOG. My gaming name is Catch This Fade. This is spelled DIS. Follow me on. You can follow me on and subscribe on Twitch. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. You know, we out here making moves. Word.
Hey, it's your boy Eddie NY. Catch me at Eddie Negs on YouTube, Eddie Negs on Instagram, and I'm there doing funny shit, reactions, all this, that, and the third, man. Yeah. As per usual, I'm gonna catch. Nah, let me stop. All right.
I started it your way. You gonna end it off like that?
I'm just fucking around.
And then Mike De Niro, Wrestling DeLorean podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, all that good shit. Circle Debate now every Thursday night on YouTube, also on other podcasts. Everything right?
I don't know.
We got Ghost up in this. Circle Debate every Thursday. Oh man, it's happening again. Every Thursday. Follow at Circle of Debate, Three Falls Brand, Cops and Wrestling DeLorean merchandise. And yeah, L.O.G. Definitely follow Lords_of_Gotham on Instagram. L.O.G. music coming soon. Subscribe to the podcast, comment below. You know what I mean? Let us know what you think of the podcast. Hit that like button, all that good shit. So yeah, I appreciate everybody and thank you.
Yes, sir.
Next time, guys.
Right.